Yo guys, what's going on? SJ again, bringing another video on my channel. So in today's video, I think I'm going to start a new series where we do map tips and tricks. These are always going to be like, it's not so much tips and tricks as it is map jumps, but it is sort of, I guess, little tips and little tricky jumps that you can do to get a minute advantage over the enemy, or in some cases quite a large advantage. So I think I'm going to do these by map, starting with upward and then going on to Frontier, I think will be the next one, or Barn Blitz, I don't know, it depends. But it'll just be little sort of pathways or routes you can take to get a jump on your enemies, or to get into a pretty cool spot that you couldn't otherwise. So these will be accessible by most classes in most cases. Obviously some require sticky or sentry or rocket jumping, but many I will demonstrate as the spy or NG without sentry jumping. First off being this little jump just down there to get the health and to just sort of strafe off the cliff and escape your enemies. So yeah, I do hope you guys enjoy this series. Let me know what you think in the comments below, but I'll just get straight into it. So we're going to be starting off with a fairly standard jump, and that is if you get up on these rocks and sort of hop along and then jump over here. You need a crouch jump, you can't do it as a normal jump I don't think, and you can do it vice versa, but it allows you to get up onto that platform where there's normally a sentry nest. You can also just jump over the cart way, although I see many people doing this. However, some people, you'd be surprised what some free-to-plays think you can and can't do in this game. It is really honestly quite shocking. So another little jump, generally you see like there's a sentry nest down there, but you could just hop out this window, but then you end up sort of down on the floor in their midst. So if you come around here and you get it right, you can jump and sort of sit on this little ledge here. It's great for spy if you're invisible, and then you can hop through if there's a sentry nest in this room, or you have a height advantage, there's a soldier or demo man to come down here and just shred apart their sentry nest. So this one is quite handy if, I don't know in what situation specifically it'd be handy, but you jump up on top of these little serrated edge, or not serrated, corrugated metal, don't know what it's called, and you can basically just crouch jump across. Normally you can't crouch jump up on top of this rail, and you can't do it off of the normal flat surface, but those little metal sheets give you a bit of an edge. Just watch out that you don't jump down that little triangular hole, because the amount of times I've died to that is quite depressing actually. This next spot is more applicable for red, and it basically just allows you to get up into your spawn quicker. You just hop up onto that rail. You don't have to do it as clunkily as I did, but it just allows you to get into your spawn without having to clumsily go around. It could also be used by blue if you are for some reason spawn camping them at last without having already capped the point. It is TF2, people do that. Another one, if you are spy or NG, is to just jump along the rails here, or you can hop up here as a soldier or a heavy and rain down below. So there are a lot of cool spots you can do in this specific area. I failed the jump there, so if you don't do that, then using these rails around the point, there's plenty of things you can do, along with hanging out in the rafters. So this next one uses the fact that some places you can't go, you can still shoot through, and if you go as Demo Man or I guess Soldier, you can still rain down stickies on the cart while hanging out at last. It's a pretty cool spot, not very many applications. You can also rain stickies over it if you will, but yeah, the other thing you could do is just blow yourself up. So guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If not, then I guess don't. But as always guys, I hope you have a swell day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.